Hello commanders and welcome to episode 4 of the Rise of Ancient Egypt series. In the last one we declared war on Chad as he interfered with our war versus Ethiopia. Chad has been taking cities from me, taking provinces and cutting off my road from the rest of Ethiopia, which forced me to declare war on him. As far as I know, until this stage of the game, that Chad only possesses recon vehicles and motorized infantry, is nothing that is threatening to us. So for now, I'm deploying my troops on the borders of Chad to launch Operation Desert Fox. I spoke about this in the last episode as our war versus Libya is finished. It was a success and now up to the next challenge. This is the coalition of Chad. With him there is Mali, Kenya, Nigeria. If this coalition is active, it will be a problem for us. This is why I need to take down Chad as soon as possible without any resistance. Like that, I can dissolve this coalition that is making a huge presence in the continent of Africa. In order to create the empire we are thriving for, we need two things. First, to break any big coalition that exists in the continent, and second of all, we need some friends in the game. For now, we have a peace pact with Algeria, as Algeria was a follower with us and we encountered him by chance in this game. So we will keep a peace pact, which is not going to make him an enemy for us, for now. Meanwhile, I am deploying my troops on the northern borders of Chad with my elite railgun, and also I will open another front from the east of Chad, and this is Chad actually entering my lands with level 3 motorized infantries, and he is getting inside my provinces. He did not even ask for peace. He did not even... Oh, look at that! This is Nigeria declaring war on me and attacking me with fighter wing. Okay, this is bad news. This is bad news, and karma is bad. One of our followers on the last video said, Melliodas, you are so lucky. Early in the game, you do not meet strong coalitions and you do not meet golders. Well, watch this episode. Looks like, well, Faith has changed everything now. From a position of power, trying to destroy Chad and speaking so hard on him. Now actually I need to readdress my choices, and I think I'm going to cancel Operation Desert Fox. I'm going to delay my invasion on him. You know why? Because my elite railguns, they are exposed to their fighter wings. They can easily kill me as I do not have anti-air capabilities. I need the level 2 elite railguns to develop the anti-air defenses, but I do not have resources yet, so I'm not able to make any of that. I do not have supplies nor the rare materials. I will stop the production of corvettes for now to be able to gather as much supplies as possible to start the research. The level 2 elite railguns research is quite important. I only need 2 corvettes. First one to close our gateway from the Red Sea in the city of Hurghada, and the other one to close our gateway on the Mediterranean Sea from the city of Alexandria. Meanwhile, I will retreat to my homeland cities because I do not want to carry on an invasion using the elite railguns, showing them what kind of units I have, and they will use Air Force for me. So it will be now wiser to stop talking hard and ask for peace, because this coalition is active. They are working together, because as soon as I declared war on Chad, Nigeria directly declared war on me and interfered. So this makes them in the position of power and not me. I will try to send peace for them. It's only a temporary peace until I have the anti-air defenses, because now I cannot get inside their homeland cities. I cannot carry on an attack with the current status of my army. I need to be reasonable and we need to be strategical, because winning in solo is not about having balls of steel. It's having a smart mind, a well-shaped strategy, and a good diplomacies. This is what makes Conflict of Nations an interesting game, because you are playing with real players. You're not playing against an NPC. So diplomacies are a major part in this game. The communications, the peace pacts, the wars, the everything. The cooperations between nations. Everything is important in Conflict of Nations to create your own empire. And we are today on the road to create the ancient Egypt empire. It's not going to be easy, we know that, especially that Egypt has been nerfed than before, because before Egypt was a 7 homeland cities nation, which makes it one of the strongest and biggest countries in Africa. Now it's not that strong. It doesn't have a good components production. It's not a navy nation, only if you manage your resources well. Okay, retreating back to the city of Al Jawf. Well, Chad refused our peace proposal, and he refused the right of way. And yep, you see in front of you the conversation. Now I can upgrade my elite railguns to level 2. I will be having Thor MK2 after 35 hours in the game, of course. And we will be having the level 2 elite railguns. After that, I will teach them a lesson. Teach them a lesson on how to refuse peace with Melliodas. Like, whenever Melliodas offers peace, that means you should accept it. And yeah, someone needs to be taught a lesson here. Someone needs to be taught a lesson. But well, we need to be prepared for that, because we are dealing with tough opponents, active ones, and they know what they are doing. Chad and Nigeria, they are working side by side. We can expect an attack from Kenya at any moment, because he is on our southern border, which makes us vulnerable. You see, Chad already built an airfield north of Juba. This makes our elite railguns in the fire range of their air force. This is why I'm retreating here. Retreating from the battlefield now is a strategical retreat to gain time, because I will serve my empire nothing by letting and leaving my elite railguns exposed to the enemy fires. So what I'm trying to teach you now, that never be afraid or sad to retreat, because that is important to win battles and win wars. You need to strike when ready, because this is a mathematical game. This is a game about strengths and weaknesses. You cannot attack a coalition while you have a major weakness point. This is him pushing forward now to the north. He upgraded his motorized infantries to level 4, which makes them faster and stronger with more hit points. He's developing level 3 army bases, maybe for mobile SAM launchers or maybe for mobile artilleries. I will try to prepare the infrastructures for our invasion later on, but we need to survive until our elite railguns reaches the level 2. This is the weakness point I'm speaking about. Leaving your elite railguns to level 1 will make them vulnerable without air defenses. Early game, few air superiority fighters might be a good solution to cover your elite railguns if you do not have the enough resources to develop them. Yeah. But I did not make air superiority fighters because my electronics, I want to use them for navy later on. Okay, boys, we are at the end of episode 4. Looks like we are in a phase of a great threat early game from this major African coalition. Let's keep on watching and let's meet in episode 5. Bye bye.